The welcoming committee was made up of politicians and community leaders. They lined up on the airfield to greet the president while everyone else watched. Then Mr. Carter surprised everyone, including the Secret Service. He walked over to the press area and a group of young scouts from Tierra Santa who were there to catch a glimpse of Jimmy Carter. They got more than expected.
Mr. Carter! Mr. Carter!
Pleasure to see you all. Hello. I used to be a scoutmaster myself. I sympathize with you. Good to see you. Good morning to you. Hi, Royce. You'll work hard, okay? I want all of you to make Eagle before you're through. Okay?
Mr. Carter appeared to be in good humor and was very cordial. However, no more time was wasted. The president was whisked off to the Hyatt Islandia, preceded by a motorcade and plenty of security. Mr. Carter came to San Diego to talk to labor leaders. The AFL-CIO's Building and Construction Trades are holding a convention at the Hyatt Islandia. A small crowd gathered to see the president arrive, including a handful of protesters. The last few days, the nation's economy has taken a nosedive. Interest rates reached an all-time high, and the stock market went haywire. So far, unemployment levels haven't been affected, and President Carter promised his audience today that they won't be.
Our goal is full employment, and to me this means full employment for construction workers as well. In fighting inflation, we do not sacrifice construction jobs. I reject the advice of those who think the only way to cure inflation is to throw millions of people out of work. This has been done in the past by administrations before mine, but I guarantee you that I will not fight inflation with your jobs.
His address sounded like a campaign speech, but his schedule did not allow him much time to work a crowd. As soon as his speech was over, it was off to the Hotel del Coronado, his second and last stop in San Diego. People lined the street near the hotel, and a large crowd met him when he arrived for a reception there. Inside, in the ballroom, he circulated among local leaders, supervisors, judges, city council members, and religious figures. He was running 10 minutes behind schedule, but he didn't appear hurried as he shook hands and gave away a few hugs. His second speech resembled the first, with a few exceptions.
During the time of the Korean War, my wife Rosen and I and my oldest son Jack and Chip lived here in San Diego. Coronado was looked on as the retired naval officer's heaven, and I never quite reached that high and exalted position. I had to take second best, President of the United States. But it's not too late.
Advance people for the White House warned that the president's visit would be short, and it was. He arrived in the morning and was gone by noon. San Diego's brief encounter with the President of the United States. Liz Purcell, News 8.